might end up doing locking mine too at some point.
Oh, you could. It would be really easy. Sorry. It would be really easy. And you'd be surprised how much your hair looks like it's thickening up after you do lock it, if you decide to do that.
Maybe that'll be a holiday thing I can get done. Because I'm sick of food. I don't do hair. And I'm working out, walking and what have you.
Why are you seeing?
Because the spray is spraying on me.
I know, because you're a part of your head.
I gotta put a towel around my shoulder.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you sensitive. You want to get a clip too?
Listen, maybe next time I'll do the locks.
Okay.
Because I'm really not into, I've never been into hair.
Well, it depends on what these
Look like. They don't look crazy. I already tell you. That's what for very, very, very first time I tried to do my hair natural.
And it looks really, really cute. Looks really, really nice.
It was a long time ago. First of all, you have to understand is, I used to live in a beauty shop, and more so than any of my friends. I had a corporate job downtown.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, every 2 weeks, without fail, I'd wait for 40 hours to get my hair done. Then I didn't have an afro in 1973. It might have been longer, but anyway. A girl came to the gym. She has a beauty shop.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't mind driving, but I don't drive unless I'm getting paid.
It wasn't until recently, like, I kind of like doing hair a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but I've noticed, like, I only like doing people's hair who I like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not gonna fool with nobody's hair who I don't really know. Like, people touching me and me touching strangers who I don't know, I don't like that.
That's genetic.
So I just was like, at some point, I'm gonna just do this myself. And I did, and next thing you know, I do everybody's hair now.
You're gonna have to start paying me. At least tip you. Because you're only doing our hair, right?
Yeah. These look nice.
Do they?
I think so.
Oh
They look really
God.
cute to me.
I didn't realize that the average black person doesn't know what their natural curl is like.
Yeah.
I mean, they were talking about, what's your natural curl? I'm like, well, some people don't know how you don't know what your natural curl is? But anyway.
Well, when you manipulate it so much,
okay.
you don't actually look at it and assess. Like, a lot of people don't know what their real hair looks like. A lot of people haven't started from the ground up to see what their hair grows out like.
Oh, okay.
So they genuinely just don't know because they're always like braiding it or covering it or blow drying it, manipulating it.
Oh,
so
okay.
they wouldn't be sure to know how their hair acts. That's why, I feel like me, Deuce, Dub, Mama, you, we're all opting for locks because we know what our hair does. We've all been loose natural for some time.
Mm-hmm.
Deuce knows that loose natural just doesn't work for him because his hair is going to lock naturally anyway.
Mine too.
Right. So.
Oh my God.
And that's something I experienced in Austin when I was trying to get up and do my hair for work. I went 3 weeks without doing my hair, I would just keep it in a puff. My hair was locking in the middle. So if you leave your hair in a puff for 10 days, you got 1,000 strands coming out, look like your hair falling out.
And then I got 1,000 locks to go along with it.
Exactly.
So when I brush it, try to comb through it, I got to pop all these ends to get it off.
That was something I told Dub the last time I twisted his hair. I was like, if you don't lock your hair now, you ain't gonna have none left. Because it was breaking off so bad in the middle.
What is that all about?
Because it's like you have to, our hair is so high maintenance. Our hair is fragile, so it needs to be kind of maintained by being like this. We would be people who needed to wear our hair and twist for weeks on end, take them down, redo the twist. And that's how our hair would grow the best.
Because like you're doing my twist now, if I untwisted my hair and not lock it, it's going to start locking on its own. Won't it?
Yeah.
Which is going to be back to my...
That's most black people's hair.
Huh?
That's most black people's hair.
Oh,
if we didn't do it, then it wouldn't get done. If we didn't do it, it would kind of just grow together and lock up.
Right. So you're saying it's better for me to, in a month, not to redo my twist, but to start locking my hair. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, in a month from now, we'll see how these twists last.
Okay, while we're exercising, sweating.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you'll get to see like if you like them the way they are, if you would keep them,
Okay.
or if you would want them a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger. But you don't want to just start off from here because you want to see what your hair looks like once you like live with it a little bit.
Okay.
So once we do these and you get to live with them for a while, sit with them, you can decide like, oh, maybe I think I want my hair loose a little bit still, or maybe we should do braids because my twists came loose and they didn't do what I wanted them to do. And then we could go back through, wash it, do the same thing again, but be more intentional about the parts and everything else so that it could be like itty bitty little braids that I just come and loop every once a month. Because at this point, I'm looping everybody's hair once a month. I'm interlocking it for everybody.
Well, how would I need to wear my hair now to doing the twist when I'm exercising? Can I put it up in the ponytail and a band around my head? Or
Yeah, I could give you this, you could give me a scrunchie that you have, and I could give you this satin one on my head and order you some, and you use the satin ones to kind of keep your hair.
Okay.
But we'll see first, because they might be too big and you might need like smaller ones. So yeah, it just depends, because you don't want to like lock in. Because what I would usually do after this, after I twist them, I would interlock them.
Okay.
So that they don't come loose at the base.
Mm-hmm.
But also you don't know if the twists are going to be something you like or if you should braid.
Okay.
Like Deuce started off with braids, Dub started off with braids.
Okay.
I started off with 2-strand twists, but you know, I could have started with braids. I just didn't think to do that because that would have been too time consuming.
Okay for you.
Yeah.
See, there's no way I could twist my hair like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't get the back part.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the hard part, not being able to see the back.
Mm-hmm. Since I'm not taking it down, I guess all I gotta do is put the shampoo in it, right?
Well, your hair is too loose to try that shampoo. We gotta see. I think you should just kind of see how this works, and if it doesn't work the way you want it to, then we can go ahead and just take these down, braid it down, and then start your locks from there. Like if this does not do what you want it to do, and we can just come right back while these are still fresh, make them braids, and then they'll shrink up like twists, and then we can start locking from there.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe I should dye my hair white.
No. White hair, it's high maintenance to keep up with.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, just let your hair be gray.
Okay.
Let it gray out naturally.
I always wanted gray hair because my great grandfather had white hair. All his brothers had white hair. And I'm like, I'm not gonna ever get any gray hair. And here you tell me, you don't have near as much gray as I thought you had.
Because it looks grayer when it's like in a puff.
It does, doesn't it?
But now I'm seeing the roots of your hair. Your roots are black. And there's like a little gray here and there, but the gray mostly kind of like pops up in the middle
of nowhere.
And it's not consistent. But I want to see a picture when this shrinks up.
What if it doesn't shrink?
It will. I guarantee you this is going to shrink up in a day.